Alright, hello there all. Here we are. We're in Dark Souls. Back for the second part of our starter guide. I'm gonna learn you some shit. Alright, so first we'll do some controls. Now, this is gonna be different if you're on a keyboard and mouse, which you shouldn't be. Shame on you. Get yourself a controller. Anyways, this game definitely meant to be played on a fucking controller. If you try and do it with keyboard and mouse, you're gonna have a bad time. You want to get yourself some sort of controller. I am actually using a Xbox controller with a wireless receiver thing, so I can just use my standard Xbox controllers. So you'll have to excuse me if I use some Xbox buttons. You may not know what they are, but I'll do my best to try and make it easy for you to understand regardless of what your control scheme is. Alright, so first things first, you're dodging. You probably already figured this much out by now. You press your dodge button, give yourself a roll. While you're moving in a direction, you do a roll. If you just do it, you'll do a step. So stand still, do it, you'll just do a back step. If you do it while you're running, oh, that's a jump. Do it while you're running, and you'll do a roll. How we do a jump now is we'll hold the sprint dodge button to sprint. That will let go and then tap it again quickly, and it'll do a jump. Won't have to use a jump very often, but it'll come in handy in multiple occasions, I'm sure. There's only a couple places I use it throughout the game, but you know, some of these things you just need to know. Alright, so there's a button that makes you flip your camera around. For me, it's clicking down the right joystick. This will also act as targeting, so if you come up, let's go look at an enemy and I'll show you. Targeting, because if you're not targeting people, then you're gonna have a bad time. It's hard to attack people if you're not targeting. It's possible to kill them without targeting, but it's a pain in the ass. So, targeting, handy shit. Alright, now, with my willing volunteer here, we're gonna show you the differences of two-handing, which I did for that last guy, and one-handing. So now we'll do a one-hand. Look how much difference that health is from a two-hand hit to a one-hand hit. Two-hand is definitely a lot more powerful, but it leaves you more vulnerable because you can only block with your weapon, and that will give you more damage, takes more stamina. It sucks. So I'm rolling with the bandit, so I'm playing a glass cannon. Fucking try and hit them before they hit me. So we'll do some other shit. How about I'll teach you about kicks and jump attacks. So for a kick, we're going to do forward on our movement stick, and then, oh shit, at the same time that you're doing your light attack, and you'll do a little kick there. That will help break their defense. Say if they have like a shield or something, that's how you're going to help do that. Now for the heavy attack, which is a jump attack, you'll do the same motion, except you're going to do it with a heavy attack instead of a light. So do it just like that, up on your movement, and heavy attack at the same time, and you will do your jump attack, heavy attack. Comes in handy every once in a while when you do that extra bit of damage. Alright, let's see, what else we want to know? We know about targeting, we know about attacking, we know about jumping. I think that's all. If I think of any more movement shit, I'll talk to you about it as I go along. But for now, we're going to show you some handy item shit to get you started in the game. Give you that extra edge so you're not dying as often. Couple goodies. So, here we are at the first bonfire after you leave the asylum. Come on up these stairs. We're going to go get some items. Now, yeah, we'll do this side here first. So there's a couple places that you can do it. A couple places we're going to visit here in this starter area first. Over here in the cemetery will be the first. Now, it's very important that you sprint as much as you can through this. You probably won't be able to kill these guys, so you're just going to run past them. Yep, run past them. Dodge. Ah, they got me. So that's what happens if you don't keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Anyway, let's go try that one more time. So, we're going to keep running, keep moving. Stay away from them. Just going to fucking run past them. Alright, here we go. Try again. Oh, I'm gonna be sneaky this time. Yeah, give me that shit. Off we go. Alright, and we're just gonna go run through, grab this shit, and it'll be worthwhile for me to mention that as long as you pick up the items, even if you die, you'll still keep the items, so that you don't lose. Only thing you lose on the death will be your souls. If you die, you won't lose the items, so you can just run through here, grab the shit, and you'll still have the items even if you die. So that's that. If you like, you can sit there and let them kill you. If you don't let them kill you, they're gonna follow you for a while. You have to lose their aggro. So I'm gonna do that now. Do 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 do. This is the best way I've found to lose aggro on these first couple guys, and it also allows me to come up here and grab that shit. Now just hop off the edge. Yep, just a little hop, and that should lose him. So now we'll head to the next item. As you saw, I ran past that cleric guy. This is also still by that first bonfire. Run up these little stairs, grab that soul. Run over here in these little holes. Drop down. Look in here. Oh, we got a couple treasure chests. Let's see what we got. Homeward bone. If you get into a bind, that comes in handy. You can go back to the last bonfire you were at. If you're starting as a cleric, that will be handy for you. You might even have that stuff if you're starting cleric. Maybe you're starting as a deprived. You can use that shit. Whatever. The point is, you're getting goodies that you wouldn't normally get unless you knew where they were. So, there's those. Then we're back down here by the graveyard. We got our first couple goodies. Those were the easy ones. Now we're going to lose aggro again. Now we're going to do a couple of the harder ones. These ones you'll most likely die, and well, actually no, you will definitely die because you're probably not going to be able to run back away and break aggro like you can with the skeletons. Oh, I didn't lose the skeletons. There's more of them. Oh well. Alright, so we're back here at this bonfire. We're going to head down from this bonfire. And this will take us to the catacombs or the undead place. I forget what the fuck it's called. Head down here. And what I'm actually showing you down here is where you'll have to actually be exiting from a place called Blight Town when you come in here. You can actually use this if you have to go down into Blight Town for that section. 100 times easier than coming the other way. So you'll see what I mean in just a second when I get down there. So this is a pretty high level area. We can come. Actually, let's go. I'll show you something in here too. Firstly, there's a blacksmith down here. We're not going to look at him here in this guide, but just so you know, he's right over there. I'm going to show you how to get a firekeeper spirit early on so you can buff up your Estus flasks way before you were meant to. This is an area you have no hope of fighting these people, so don't even try. Just roll up in here and get your shit and let them kill you. So there it is right there. Bam, firekeeper soul. Now we can try and run back out, but I'm pretty... Oh, I died. Cool. So we got our item, firekeeper soul. What that's going to do is it's going to reinforce that Estus flask, make it all the more effective. That'll make your first goes a little bit easier. So I'll even show you what we're going to do with this firekeeper soul. We're going to come down here, talk to this bitch. What up, bitch? No response. She cannot speak. Reinforce my Estus flask. Yeah. So that'll make your flasks give you more health per go. So that'll help. Words are hard. Get you started early. Help you all the more. The more healing you can do, the better. Now that we got that firekeeper soul, upgraded that Estus flask, we're good to go. There's some more shit that you can go down there. If you're feeling adventurous, feel free to wander down there. That will get you, there's some good shit there, but you also die a lot. I don't recommend wandering around too much while you're at this state, because you're not going to make it very far. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head back up here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. Oh, chick. Get out of there. I don't want to fight any of these guys, so we're just going to roll past them. Yeah. For the video, for the goodness of the video, we're going to move past. And I'm going to show you how to get in some more goodies along your way. Yeah! To help you in your Dark Souls adventures. Ow, you're a jerk. Alright, here we go to the next place. Dragon! Alright, kill some more bad guys. Try not to get shot by that guy. Come on back over here, guys. Come over here, guys. I guess I should state, I'm not going to show you about the bosses. I think you should do that part on your own. If you want me to do a guide on the bosses, you can leave a comment and I'll fucking do a guide on the bosses. But for this, we're just showing you how to get some goodies. Like that one right there. Now, keep in mind, I have the Master Key gift, so I might be able to get in some places that you will not be able to get into unless you have keys. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, there's those guys over there. Let's go get some goodies. Fucking sprint across that shit. Come on in here, buddy. Bam! Backstab. I guess I could talk about that. Let's talk about backstabs. So, backstabs, there's attacks that you can do. You just saw one right there. It only works on humanoid people like these guys. If it's not a humanoid monster, then you can't do a backstab on them. You need to be directly behind them, right behind their back. You do a light attack, and you'll go into the backstab animation. Now, if you're blocking and then try and do it, oftentimes that will not work, so I like to be out of blocking stance, just standing normally and do it. It takes lining up, it takes practice lining it up, practice timing. It's very difficult to do. With practice, everybody can do it. It's a very reliable maneuver, especially once you get into some of the higher level people. It'll help you out a lot. Or even some of these lower level guys, if you can consistently backstab on them, you have a lot of easier time with them. So, as you can see, I used the master key on these doors. There's a few of these doors throughout this area. You can use that master key to open them, get some goodies like this right here. Gold pine resin. So what that's going to do is it'll give a temporary boost to your weapon in your right hand. It's got a little time limit on it, you know, works as much as you'd expect. It does some lightning damage. It'll help you out a lot with this boss up here, actually, the Taurus demon. Oh, dicks. So there's another backstab. Get right behind them and press that light button and you can backstab. It's very useful, especially on these guys. They're a pain in the ass. Oh, I see. I missed the backstab there. Oh well. Ah. Backstab again. Yeah. Alright, let's pillage that body. Yeah, pillage that body. Bump it dump it down. Come on down. Thanks, guy. Oh, dick. There we go. So, now we're close to our next item. I'll show you where it's at. This one will require you to fight a boss to get to. Well, he's an underboss. He's not one of the main bosses. But, point is, he's going to be a pain in the ass for you to kill. Good news is, if you get your pattern down right, you can kill him. Once you get the pattern down, he's fairly easy to kill. You just got to work on your timing and know the pattern. So this is him down here. His name is Havel. He has a really cool ring that will let you use your equipment load, like you can carry more shit. So I'm gonna give it one shot here, see if I can get him. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. He's too strong for me. So let's get out of here. He's much too strong for my character right now. But you can get him if you have the patience to sit there and attack him with your low level guys. I've done it with a low level person before. It just takes time. So we're gonna run away from him. Hopefully he'll break aggro here pretty quick. Blub 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 blub. Oh shit. He's still coming. He's still coming. Oh my god. Is he still coming? No, I think he gave up the chase. Alright, Titanite bug. Oh, he didn't give up the chase at all. Anyways, that Titanite bug will always be in there. At least until you kill it or die, you know. So yeah, I'll show you that. That's what you need to know. I even got you all the way up to the boss. That's the boss door right there. If you want me to do a guide on that boss door, I sure will, but I'm not going to do it this go around. We're just going to show you how to get some shit. So, I'll see you after the boss. Alright, hello there everyone. We just killed that Taros bitch. There's not a guide for that currently. If you'd like one, I will certainly do it. Let me know in the comments. I'll let you know how I do it. Until that time, I'm going to show you, help you get started. Now, this is the most important part of my starter guide. This will help you through a good chunk of the game, if not the rest of the game. This area right in here. So, I might die a couple times, so we'll see what happens. Oh, yep, there he is. Fuck. Alright, as you can see, that's our dragon friend from earlier. He will be the next part of our very important starter's guide. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so this is a shortcut. This will let you get up and down from your bonfire instead of having to go all the way through this nonsense again. Out ya. You can just climb up that ladder and you'll be up to where the Drake is. So, now, what you're going to need for this section of my starter guide is a bow and some arrows. What I do is I'll just buy a cheap bow and some cheap arrows. Now, if you use... Oh god, don't fall off the edge. If you use cheap arrows, it'll work about the same as if you use bad arrows. What you need is you need to have a bunch of them. Because what's gonna really suck is if you buy the good arrows, but then you don't have enough of them to do this task. So do some mid-range or cheap arrows. Make sure you get quite a few of them, and you'll be able to do it. Where you can get them is from this guy down here that I'll go show you as soon as I kill these fools. Oh my god, quit being difficult, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I had an interruption, but now, back to the merchant. We're getting bows and arrows so that we can go get this item. This will be the last part of this starter's guide. And then you'll be on your own. Alright, talk to this guy. Well now. Anyway. Start with... Purchase for 50. How many do I need? Let's do 30 souls. Or not 30 souls, 30 arrows. I'm gonna use these large arrows. Why the hell not? Whoop. Helps if you buy yourself a fucking bow too. Just use the short bow. Yeah, that's all I can get from this guy anyway. So, short bow.
Thank you kindly.
Anyway, after you do that, we're going to head back up to the Drake in no manner. We're not going to actually be near him. We're going to be underneath him. And I'll show you how that works. So, make sure you're rested at that bonfire, by the way, so that if you die trying to do this shit, you can come back quickly. I'll also show you a grinding spot that's right over here too, in case you have the notion to grind some souls, which will be necessary for most people. It just has to happen. Alright, so we're going to come over here, get your bow and arrow out. Oh, dick. Try not to fucking... Remember how to aim, goddammit. There we go. Turns out it's left bumper. So what we're going to do is you're going to shoot the Drake's tail. Take some practice to get your timing down. There we go. He'll fly, do his thing. Wait for him to fly back. And there's the tail again. Imagine that. There it is! Yeah, finally. There you go. After you shoot at his tail for a while, there's your sword. You're welcome. Shit's amazing. Where the hell is it? There it is. Look at that. 200 damage. Sword. Wield that shit, and you'll be well on your way to friggin' beating Dark Souls, son. Hooah! Look at that fucking one shot of his ass. Now, that will wrap up my starter's guide for Dark Souls. From this point on, this Drake sword will take you a good chunk through the game. It'll be a while before you find anything better than this guy. Alright, until next time, like, favorite, subscribe if you want to. I'm not your real dad, I can't tell you what to do. Goodbye, goodbye.